Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a good day to everyone and to our beloved lecturer Dr. Asmat binti Karim. My name is Muhammad Affendi bin Azhari, and for this ruminant video presentation, me and my groups would like to present about the swine and poultry production in China. But before we begin our presentation, I would like to present our group members: MARYAM binti MAHIZAN, Muhammad ALHAFIZ bin ROSDI, Muhammad AIMAN HAKIM bin NORAZNI, MUAMMAR bin MAHADZIR, and MARYATUL QIBTIYAH binti SULAIMAN. So, with that out of the way, let's begin the presentation. So, for the introduction of swine and poultry production in China. China has the largest hog herd in the world and accounts for more than a half of the global pig population. Around 56% of China's entire meat industry output is pork. Pork is also by far the most favored and most consumed type of meat in Chinese diet. The domestic per capita consumption of pork exceed 30 kilograms on average and is expected to increase. To meet the growing demand, China imports over 1 million metric tons of pork annually. The WH Group is China's most leading meat processing company and the largest pork company in the world. In 2020, around 41.13 billion metric tons of pork was produced in China, and a slight decrease from around 42.6 million tons in the previous year. The output was severely affected by a major African swine fever outbreak in the country, which started in mid-2018 and lasted over 1 year. So next, for the poultry production, China's chicken producers are pushing ahead with aggressive expansion plans despite a slump in the demand due to the coronavirus, reducing the reliance on imports and recent fears about the safety of foreign meats. However, gains in broiler production and chicken meat consumption will not be erased, and the long term of the chicken displacing pork will continue. The COVID-19 has affected both production demand in many ways, but overall, production growth will not slow in 2021. Next, I will be passing this presentation to the next presenter. So that is all from me for now. Thank you very much.
Okay, now we'll proceed to the main point of our video. This is about the swine and poultry production in the China. This include 4 main points. There's the population of swine and poultry in the China, type of breeding, farm management system, issue and challenge to the swine and poultry industry. So, I will talk about the population of swine and poultry in the China. I will show to you guys about the statistic of graph bar of the population swine and also the poultry in the China. In the swine population, in April 2021, China was the home to the largest number of pig of any country with 406 million pig population that been reported and been produced in China. Both industries, swine and poultry, have been produced in the big cities such as Beijing, Shanghai and also the Chengdu. For the population poultry in the China, in the 2019, this is over 5.14 billion chickens that living in the mainland China. This is higher amount than other countries in the world.
My name is MAHIZAN and I'm going to talk about swine and poultry production, mainly the breed that they use in China. Okay, so there are 3 major swine breeds in China, which is the Taihu pig, the Beijing black and the Meishan pig. Okay, so first let's talk about Taihu pig. Taihu pig, the breed is a large one, black with a heavily wrinkled face. It has a large head with a broad forehead and large folded ears. Okay, the Taihu strain have a high rate of reproduction with litter size ranging up to 20, but averaging 14 leaf piglet and high disease resistance. Okay, so the next one is the Meishan pig. Meishan pig is a subgroup of the Taihu pig. It's small to medium sized breed with large drooping ears and wrinkled black skin. Meishan pig are extremely docile and renowned for their tender and flavorful red meat pork. And it is native to southern China. The breed is best known for its large litters of 15 to 22 piglets. Okay, so the last one is the Beijing Black Pig. Beijing Black Pig is also known as the Peking Black. They are mostly black but have some white marking. It is described as being a strong, rugged breed that has a good production trait. Okay, so let's move on to the chicken breed in China. So there are also three major chicken breed in China. So the first one is the Cochin chicken, the second one is the Nizi chicken, and the third one is the Abo Acres Plus broiler, or also known as AEB. Okay, so the Cochin chicken is a large bird, tipping the scales at anywhere from 6 to 13 pounds. They are fairly productive and the hens are doting and responsible mothers. So the second one is the Nizi chicken. So Nizi chicken are small. They are indigenous to the Yunnan province in southwest China. They are commonly used as the featured component in chicken soup. Despite their diminutive stature, Nizis are well suited for cold climates. Okay, and the last one is the Abo Acres Plus broiler, or AAB. The plus is bred to produce chicken efficiently through consistent parent performance, excellent broiler performance, and good processing yield. Okay, that is all from me. On to the next presenter.
Assalamualaikum, my name is MARYATUL QIBTIYAH binti Sulaiman. My metric number is 056115 and I will talk about types of poultry farms in China. Types of poultry production can be divided into three different categories, which is backyard farms, specialized household, and commercial farms. The country poultry production is shifting from traditional scattered farming practices to large-scale integrated system. The outbreak of avian influenza on small backyard farms is leading to rapid transformation of China's production structure with the establishment of larger-sized commercial farms and integrated farm processing plants with more effective biosafety control and measure. Types of swine farm in China. In general, there are three types of swine farms in China based on the numbers of pigs produced on the farms, which is small, including backyard farms, which is less than 50 head, medium 50 to 3,000 head, and large 3 over 3,000 head. With urbanization and production efficiency, China pork and production have shifted from backyard and small farms to specialized household or local community farm, as well as modern intensive farms, especially in the urban area close to big cities such as Beijing, Shanghai, and Chengdu.
Issues and challenges faced by the swine industry. Number 1. Health problems and health maintenance. Bigger producers need more cost to maintain animal health. Scores, pneumonia, salmonellosis, TGE, and influenza are important health problems for swine producers concerned and alert about it. If diseases spread happen, farm owners can suffer of huge losses and also require considerable cost for the treatment and prevention of the spread of the disease that occurs. Owners need to be concerned about farm biosecurity because facilities of farms must always be in clean condition to prevent bacterial infection from occurring and affecting animals or swine. Number 2. Maintaining profitability. It's hard to maintain profit because the market price of the product is volatile. Large industries require substantial returns on capital. Products sold cannot always achieve the set targets, and producers are unable to market products to the next market level due to intense business competition.
The next issues and challenge faced by the swine and poultry industry in China is labor availability. As farms grow in size, the need for work also grew. For example, if the small-scale farmer want to become big-scale farmer, the big number of labor is needed. The reason why the shortage of labor in this industry are shrinking rural population and low unemployment have improved the competitiveness and cost of labor market for swine and poultry producers. The other reason is the highly educated staff also have ambitions and do not want to live on the farm for a long period of time. How to solve the challenge or issues? By employing the guest worker or foreign exchange program and immigrant reforms such as allowing employable people who want to work to stay, implementing technology to reduce labor needs, recruit high school kids and provide internship. Lastly, the challenge is light. Farm around China is the lack of light in the service and gas station unit. At the other farm, the light has been intentionally turned off to save electricity costs. People say if you can see it, you can feel it. This also means if you can see the soil, you can see if they are returnal or if they are sick. The suggestion to solve this issue is just providing light, but for how long? The study say recommended 16 hours light and 8 hours darkness per day.
Last but not least, to conclude this presentation, China slaughtered 9.3 billion chicken last year, including 4.4 million white feather broilers and around 41.13 million metric ton of pork, favored by fast food chains, local supermarket for cheap and plump meat. The rapid expansion may have been ill-timed as the COVID-19 epidemic pummeled China's chicken demand. A large portion of chicken meat, cheaper than pork, is consumed in school canteens, which have been shut for much of this year. It is also expected in 2022, the supply and demand of pigs and chicken will enter a basic balance, with the pig price fluctuating. Then, after 2023, there will be an excess supply phase for 2 consecutive years, and in the second half of the 2024, the market will enter a new price cycle. Alright, that is all from us. Thank you so much for watching this video presentation.